electricity was there all the time. There was, yeah, they got electricity about the time I was born, I think in 48 or 49. 48, I think. It was a blizzard come in 49. And Dad was trucking started trucking in 46. And he got a new truck in 48, I think the fall of 48. And then 49, they put on a lot of miles. They hauled hay west and dead cattle back. And I think he said the first 6 months he had it, they put on like 36,000 miles on a little Ford straight truck, back and forth and back and forth. Him and Loomer Burrish were in that little truck going back and forth. It used a gas heater. They did, when you bought a truck then, it didn't come with the heater. You had to, so they got it was an option or whatever. It took the gas out of the gas tank and heated in the truck. I guess it worked pretty good. It was pretty warm in there. But could you imagine sitting over there in that jump seat trying to sleep and go? But for half a day they'd follow the snowplow a lot of times. You'd sit there at 5-10 mile an hour. Grandma was born in Winnebago. Grandpa lived here first, and they ended up at Winnebago. And then they come back here. And then shortly after that, then Deanna and Ronnie were born. They were born here in North Buffalo. I was born in Fremont. And Dad was born on the farm, out the farm. And I don't know who the midwife, if there was a midwife at the time even. There was little places everywhere, like in that section to where the farm is there, the section to the north there, Villidals were there, John. We're straight north, that place is gone, that's where Wall is, that little dam, right up in there, right west of that dam. And then Joe and George Villidal were further up there on the corner. I seen Stanley Villidal just a couple days ago in Fremont, and he's got to be 90. And he was born right there in that same section north. And then across the road east, there was 1, 2, 3 in that, 3 more houses in that section east there. They're gone. Now there's just 2 of them. Alan Slope and that Brockle or Bruckles is there. That old place, there had to be somebody lived there at one time, you would think, but I don't know if anybody ever lived. Well, there was a dance hall up in them, they had not a hall, but up in them trees to the north there, as you go in there, kind of up north in them trees, there was a, what they called a platform. They just had a wood platform they danced on. Oh, I started trucking when I was old enough to really drive. Started hit and miss, and same thing with farming. It was old enough to do anything. Trucked and farmed all the life, and then started gravel in mid-80s. I pumped gravel with Grandpa though, and when I was in high school. That'd have been in early 60s. Pumped up in that northwest corner of that 80 where Hidden Cove is. And now we're going to be pumping right across the fence on Wolf's. Be right there where I started pumping. Won't be 200 yards away from where we started pumping. Pumped, and you look at all that. I pumped this right here where we live. Pumped where Kenny's at. We'll pump that out. Not Whitetail, Pioneer.
Pioneer, yeah.
And we pumped whitetail some, not a lot of whitetail. And pumped Riverview, pumped this pit down here east, and now we pump Wolf South. So when you look at it, it made a lot of water over the years. Lots of water. When you look at the lakes that are here, and look at the ones we made.